This is a Marshall Enterprises presentation. Peace, peace, and more peace, and even more peace. I don't know what's going on. It's actually, well, it's on both sides. I don't know what's going on with the fuzziness. It took me quite a while to set up this background and get this camera going. And yeah, right there. It's annoying. I'm sorry. I really apologize. Anyway, we need to sit down on some information, family. Today's conversation, or what I want to bring to you today, is information about a spice that is sitting in your cabinet right now as we speak. A spice that you think, or you may not even give it, you may not have given it so much thought. That spice is cinnamon. Cinnamon. And the spice we're talking about is this one. Maybe a lot of people have that particular brand in your house. This particular cinnamon, they nickname it the Chinese cinnamon. And it is not a great quality of cinnamon. However, if you only use it for baking, if you only use it to, I guess, season or spice up your oatmeal, little stuff like that, maybe put in your pie or two, you're not really concerned about nutritional value and the benefits, what have you. But I'm going to pause and I'm going to tell you what are some of the benefits of cinnamon. True cinnamon. True cinnamon. True cinnamon? What do you, but, my family saying, Larry, what are you talking about? There's true and there's false. This is a false guy. That's false cinnamon. This false cinnamon happens to have an element called coumarin. Coumarin. Can't even pronounce it right, but I'm putting it right here. That's what's in this. And it's not too good for you. When you are buying cinnamon, consider buying a higher quality of cinnamon, particularly if you have diabetic issues, if you have blood issues. Let's say you have, don't want to say leukemia, I don't want to go that drastic, but you have issues with blood pressure, you have issues with blood clotting, you have issues with blood thinning, you have issues with, well, I'm going to superimpose here, as I did the last video, the benefits of cinnamon, true cinnamon. So when I return, I'm going to have the true cinnamon sitting here. I have two samples to show you. So watch this and you'll see what I mean. Okay, so coming to you from drhealthbenefits.com. And we looked up the benefits of cinnamon. And of course, if you look up the benefits of cinnamon, they're not going to bring up the, what's the word? Oh my goodness. Cassia. I believe I'm pronouncing it right. Cassia version of cinnamon. The Cassia version of cinnamon has the coumarin, which, I know I'm killing that name. I'm not pronouncing it right, but the Cassia type of cinnamon is the most popular cinnamon that is found in stores because it's very, very cheap, and it's not true. It's false. So when you do a search on the benefits of cinnamon, there is no benefit from that type of cinnamon. So it's going to automatically take you to the true cinnamon. So with that being said, here is the one of the sites that I pulled up for you guys. So 50 scientific health benefits of CEYLON cinnamon. And I don't know if I'm pronouncing that CEYLON right, but it doesn't matter, does it? So I am not going to read line for line. I would love to, but I'm not. I am just going to scroll through the benefits to give you a basic outline of what this powerhouse can do. And please do your own due diligence. Now, if you guys comment in the comment section below and you want me to do more be more presentative of this information and stop telling you guys to do your own research, because you came here to speak to me or you came here to listen to me. And not so much I want to say that you trust my opinion, but if you want me to go down that road of presenting the information to you, unbiased of course, I wouldn't mind doing that. But I prefer, it's my preference, to have you guys meet me halfway or meet me just a third, because I'm doing 2/3 of the work. Meet me just a third. You know, do your own research. I don't want you to take my word for it on this stuff. And I don't want to build an audience of people that just follow and not do their own research and believe everything that I say and pass on information that I put out. And it could be wrong. Very rarely, but it could be wrong. So, you know, help me out. Help me help you. So anyway, we're going to keep scrolling and I'm going to go down to the many benefits. So as you see right here, unlike Cassia cinnamon, which is not so recommended for diabetic patients, CEYLON cinnamon is kind of the opposite benefit. It is not only friendly for diabetic patients, but also provides treatment solution. Other research that I've done, you can replace your diabetic medication with cinnamon. Let me say that again. You can replace your diabetic medication with cinnamon. Don't believe me? Look it up. Did I do that again? Yes, I did. Good. I mean, several clinical trials, several prominent, now see if I say that I got to name them, right? So let me take that back. Look it up for yourself. Ask your doctor. See what your doctor tells you. And that will be a curious conversation for you to have if you are a diabetes patient, if you are someone, you know, suffering or dealing with diabetes. Talk to your doctor about true cinnamon and see what they say. Maybe they don't even know what the heck I'm talking about. What the heck you talking about when you say true cinnamon? What's that? So anyway, it normalizes the insulin level, reduces the insulin resistance, assists glucose metabolism in the liver, lowers the blood sugar level, alternative solution to synthetic insulin therapy, provides thorough treatment for diabetes mellitus. And CEYLON cinnamon as main supporter to the immune system because it contains antioxidants. It acts as an anti-inflammatory, provides antimicrobial effects, treats certain types of cancer, fights free radicals effectively, possible to prevent HIV turning into AIDS. CEYLON cinnamon is good for heart health because it controls blood sugar or blood pressure, promotes healthy blood flow, reduces the risk of cardiovascular chronic conditions, lowers the cholesterol level, promotes proper blood clotting, effective as an anticoagulant. CEYLON benefits is super brain food, good for neurological conditions. It fights Alzheimer's, prevents Parkinson. It treats hypoglycemic, reduces the risk of cognitive decline, natural memory booster, improves visual motor ability, treatment for ADHD, Combat system of HIV-related cognitive impairment. And it goes on. You thought I was done. CEYLON cinnamon for a healthier digestive system. Treats diarrhea effectively. Fights nausea naturally. Improves metabolism inside the intestine. Natural enemy to salmonella. Battles stomach flu. Eases up IBS or irritable bowel syndrome. And you thought that was done. No, CEYLON cinnamon provides bone health, prevents tooth decay, eases up the tooth pain, strengthens bones and teeth, treats arthritis. Come on, we got some more for you. Cinnamon for women, promotes collagen production, solutions to healthy and radiant skin, natural solution to nourish and clean skin. Cinnamon for homemade facial scrub, eases up cramps during PMS, manages the syndromes of cyst or PCOS. Cinnamon for healthy daily lifestyle, fighting viral infections, reduces the symptoms of cold and flu, beats bad breath, appetite suppressant for those in weight loss program, optimizes the body's metabolism. It's a natural sex booster, improves your food flavor, natural preservative for food, free your home from mosquitoes. Cinnamon oil for body massage. It improves your mood. Natural odor deodorizer or natural odor neutralizer for your home. Now, here's a word of caution. I think I mentioned this earlier, but in case I didn't. Words of caution of CEYLON cinnamon. Compared to Cassia cinnamon, surely the list of cinnamon benefits to human health is longer, but the caution is probably shorter as long as you consume it in the right amount. Taking cinnamon on a daily basis will cause you no harm, though some cautions below are not supposed to be taken for granted. And somebody's grammar is a little messed up, but we're gonna, it may be the translation from Asia to English, or Asian to English or Chinese or whatever language this was originally in. So we're going to, excuse it. As mentioned above, one of the benefits of CEYLON cinnamon is promoting blood thinning. That's why taking cinnamon for the sake of medication for those who have taken anticoagulant medicine are prohibited without doctor's permission. Now, because of the language barrier, I'm not going to read all this. I don't want to be fumbling because I'm fumbling already, but I don't want to be fumbling. But you can read this on your own. The link is here, and I think I'm pausing long enough for you to catch all of that. But basically, if you look up this article for yourself or look up Coumarin for yourself, which I believe is right. Where's the word? Let me find the word for you. And why am I looking for it here? I'm just going to put it in when I edit this video. So it'll be right here. But that element that is found in the false cinnamon is pretty toxic to the liver. So if you're taking a lot or large portions of, or large doses or large amounts of that false cinnamon, then it will have a very, very negative effect on your liver. However, if you're taking the much better, higher quality, the true cinnamon, it will not have that effect on your liver. Okay, so that's that. Now, I want you to consider this. Food producers are more concerned with producing products that have a longer shelf life and that will resist, bugs and parasites. So what they're doing is they're genetically modifying the food products and making what we holistically call frankenfood. It's a made up version of real food. And what I found interesting in my research is Think of the name that I'm about to say, and I'll say it slowly for you. The Food and Drug Administration. The Food and Drug Administration. Ladies and gentlemen, the Food Administration makes sure that the food we eat is safe, that the handlers are certified, what have you, and that things are being done up to code and up to par. And, you know, they set regulations for the betterment of everyone. But they are also a part and partners with the Drug Administration. So you got the Food and Drug Administration. The Food and Drug Administration allowed companies to hybridize our real food and present us with fake food. They allowed it. Now, when this fake food is taken by the human body and it does a number on the human body, guess what? We might need some medication to repair the damage. Food and Drug Administration. If that doesn't ring bells, it needs to. Please, please, please consider making your own food, growing your own food. As I've said in the previous video, I've grown to have a distrust on a lot of things. And when you really sit back and you think about a lot of things, you'll see you too may grow a distrust. The Food and Drug Administration. Genetically modified foods. And they allow this on the market. I have nothing else to say on that one. Now, this is what is true. This is Vietnamese cinnamon. I also have Mexican cinnamon. And as you've seen in the last page, you've seen the difference in the rolls of how the fake one would look or false one would look and how a real cinnamon would look. Now, if you take a look at the Mexican bark, it's all really broken up. It's not pretty much in complete rolls, but it's merely bark of a tree. It's bark of a cinnamon tree. And it just doesn't have the poisons. I want to say poisons because it really does a number on your liver. It doesn't have the Coumarin like this one has. So this is what you really want to have in your cabinet. True cinnamon. It has to say CEYLON. CEYLON is right here. CEYLON. CEYLON. That is the pure, that is the true cinnamon. And the qualities, the benefits, as you saw. All right, so I hope this is informational. I hope you can use what I just presented to you. And I'm going to come back with more spices, herbs, and information on it that you need to know about. Because up until recently, I didn't have a clue about this stuff. Although this was hiding in my cabinet, I thought I was out. So I went and got this guy because I couldn't find cinnamon. I just happened to see Vietnamese cinnamon. So when I picked it up, I did a little research on it, and I figured out, oh, that's what I should have had in my cabinet. So hope this was useful. And coming up next, I believe I'm going to do black pepper for you guys. You need to know about black pepper. So black pepper's next. This was cinnamon, and I hope you enjoyed it. Bud-Brownsville, gotta go. And it's not floating, although it looks like it's floating. Peace.